Welcome to our 7-day list building experience. Super pumped today. So be sure to have your pen and paper. Let me know that you're here. So today we are talking about the 3 types of traffic. Now, I did not just make this up. Gonna be totally transparent. I heard this from the amazing Russell Brunson. He is my marketing man crush, just so you know. He's like a genius. He is actually also, little FYI, in case you don't know, he is the creator of ClickFunnels, which is one of the tools that you have to use. Well, you don't have to use it, but you kind of need it to set up your opt-in page. So 3 types of traffic, and don't mind my hair. I usually don't turn around much unless I'm like teaching in groups. Okay, so there's 3 types of traffic. Hopefully you can read this. And I'm going to give you examples as well. Okay. 3 types of traffic. Traffic that you control, traffic that you don't control, and traffic that you own, okay? Those are the 3 types of traffic. Now, I'm going to tell you what exactly these are. I'm going to give you some examples. And your number 1 goal is to turn any traffic that you have, your primary number 1 goal is to turn it into traffic that you own, okay? So I'm just gonna start with traffic that you own. That is your email list. That is the purpose of this challenge, okay? So traffic that you own, these are people on your email list. They're your fans, they're your lifers, they're your followers. They are people who have raised their hand and said, hey, I have an interest in what you're doing and I want to get to know you. I want to learn from you, okay? Thank you so much, Mike. Pink, I have been like pink for a hot minute now. Love it. So this is the most important traffic that you own, most important, and it is the best kind of traffic, okay? And here I'm going to give you a little bit of tidbit of information that I have learned, and this is something that once you hear it, in case you have not heard this before, it is going to make list building like such a priority for you. So on average, now this is not set in stone, but on average, every person that you have on your email list, you should be averaging about $1 per person per month, okay? So let me put that into perspective. If you've got 3,000 people on your email list, you should be averaging around $3,000 a month. If you've got 15,000 people on your email list, then you should be averaging about $15,000 a month in income, okay? When I heard this, I was like, dude, okay, like that. Drop the little mind blown emoji if you haven't heard that. Now, this is average. Some people actually make more. If I'm being honest, I make right now on average about double that. So I'm making about $2 per person on my email list. So that is about, on average, again, give or take. But, once you understand that, building an email list becomes like a much bigger priority, okay? And your goal is to convert these other types of traffic as quickly as possible into traffic that you own, okay? So a lot of the times, I don't know if you've seen the posts that me and Jen Johnson do, but even in this group, we've told you, hey, there's 2 tools that you need. We emailed those to you, okay? Now, I did message people as well, but I sent emails to my list telling them about this challenge, giving them the trials to the 2 free the 2 free tools, the 2 free trials, okay? They're not actually free forever. You gotta pay. But the trials to those 2 tools. So, okay, so that's traffic that you own. That is your goal. What is your goal? Drop it below, like the big takeaway. So now let's move on to traffic that you do control. Now this is something that you may or may not be to this point yet, but traffic that you control is advertising. So a big part of this is going to be like Facebook ads. So let me know below, like, are you currently advertising, like running ads? Do you have an ad budget? You know, I didn't for years when I first started. I didn't really understand how to grow a business, to be honest. Hence why I always refer to myself as a hashtag recovering spammer. But, you know, I didn't run ads for a long time. And then when I did, I really started diving into training to learn about how to actually run ads on Facebook. There's over 2 billion people. I guarantee your ideal prospect is hanging out on Facebook, okay? And so I've been doing traffic that I control now for over 2 years. I have a Facebook ad budget. So we're not going to talk about ads in here, but it is something, I mean, I've taught on it a little bit before. I've got some gurus that I learned from, but regardless. So if I buy an ad on Facebook, now here's the deal. I don't own that traffic. Facebook owns it, but I can control it by basically sending the people who see my ad to a specific place. So here's what Russell suggests, okay? And I can make them click anywhere. Sorry, I just choked on my own spit. So what he recommends is always send traffic that you control. So always spend your ad dollars sending that traffic to like a squeeze page, to an opt-in page. And if you're wondering like, what is that? That's what you're actually going to be learning how to do Wednesday or Thursday. But it's basically, let me see if you guys can see this, okay? So a squeeze page is this. It might have a little video or a picture, but it's got one goal, okay? There is one goal on a squeeze page, and that is to get somebody's contact information, their name and their email, okay? That is your goal. So any type of traffic that you are controlling through ads, you need to be pushing them to a squeeze page to get them on your email list, okay? So that's what Russell recommends. And again, the entire goal of this is to turn this traffic that you just paid to put in front of people into traffic that you control to get people on your email list, okay? Drop a 1 if this is making some sense. Now, the third type of traffic, which let's just go ahead, because I started with traffic that you own, okay? So there is traffic that you don't control. Now, traffic that you don't control is any traffic that you aren't paying to run ads to. So if you're big into like SEO, which is search engine optimization, and you're great with keywords and trying to get your content to rank, FYI, if you post on your personal profile, none of that is searchable by Google. However, if you do post on a business page, that is searchable by Google. FYI, in case you didn't know that. So this traffic like can come from anywhere. So it can come from me doing a video on my profile. It can come from Google. It can come from YouTube. It can come from other social media sites. But here's the deal. You have no control over it. So you can't control who sees it. You can't control who doesn't see it. And so what he recommends for this type of traffic, he recommends pushing all of this type of traffic that you don't control to your blog. Now, if you're saying, hold up, wait a minute, I do not have a blog, I am not even there yet, that is totally cool, then just push it to your squeeze page, which I'm going to be teaching you how to actually do, okay? So if you don't have a website, you don't have a blog, don't fret, little grasshopper. We will get you there, and what you're going to do instead is just push them to your squeeze page, which you will have set up by the end of the week, but you got to make sure you have your tools. So let me see, I've got like lots of notes for you, so I'm always prepared. That's one thing you will know about me is I'm insanely organized, and I am always prepared with my notes. So, okay, so if it's traffic that you don't control and you have a blog, let me know below if you do have a website. If you don't, let me know, but it's okay. You don't need one. But here's the deal, okay? Here's what I want you to understand with traffic that you don't control. A lot of the times, like at the beginning of videos and stuff like that, I even have on my personal profile, like everywhere, I'm pimping out my website, SherryBrownCoaching.com, okay? I'm pimping it everywhere, okay? So here's the deal. A lot of the times I'll tell people, hey, go to SherryBrownCoaching.com, blah, blah, blah. Well, what do you do or what do you see when you go to my actual website? Okay, I'm not going to write it. But what I want you to do is I want you to go there, SherryBrownCoaching.com. The first thing you're going to see on my homepage is basically a glorified squeeze page. I'm giving somebody a free download to give me their contact information, okay? And everywhere on my website, like if it's cold traffic, which is people who have no idea who I am, if I send them to my blog, what's going to happen is they're going to see my videos, they're going to see my blog articles, they're going to see my content, and pretty much everywhere I am like promoting some type of opt-in or some type of something to turn that traffic I don't control into traffic that I own. It's on my homepage. If you're reading my blog articles, it's on the side banner. Like everything I do is to turn around and try to get any type of traffic that I control, traffic that I don't control, into traffic that I own, because I know the power if I can get people on my email list and I can build that rapport with them, saves me a ton of time, and it's the ultimate type of traffic, okay? I hope you got some value from this post, and I will say, raise your awareness. So when you're looking at industry leaders and you're seeing like what they're doing, start paying attention, like where are they driving traffic to? If you see an ad, like a sponsored ad on Facebook, look at the copy, look at the pictures, like look and see who they're targeting. That's the number one thing I do. With every single ad I see pop up, I'm always looking to see who that person is targeting in their ad. And that has really helped me along my journey. I hope you have an amazing day, and we will see you back tomorrow. Bye.